So have you guessed today's mystery athlete? It's Tim Hudson, starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves. Tim met his wife Kim in college and married her just months after being called up to the major leagues. It was quite a year for Tim. Not only has he established himself as a highly respected and accomplished player on the field, but both Tim and Kim have gained the respect of the community through their endless acts of charity and service. And it all started with their wedding day in Alabama.
We met in college. I was his tutor in history class.
We, I don't know, just became friends, you know. And
yeah, we were definitely friends first.
Ended up being study partners for, you know, for a while, and we were probably friends for, God, my first year, about a year, I guess. Yeah. We just hung out with the same people, started hanging out with the same people, and no romance at all involved. And, I don't know, sparks flew. And I didn't want it to be like a big scene. You know, I didn't want to like go down on a knee and all these people be like, oh, you know, and then I'd really be embarrassed. So I kind of like had to wait till for the, you know, for when the coast was clear. But it was cool. It was fun. I was so relieved afterwards. It was one of the most stressful times of my life, to be honest with you, just because I was so nervous and I wasn't used to really being all that nervous, you know, because I guess playing baseball, that's kind of my comfort zone, you know, so I don't really get too nervous out there. I was so nervous when I asked her to marry me just because I didn't, you know, it was just exciting and nerve-wracking and wondering if I was going to mess it up and wondering if it was going to be smooth and, you know, wondering if she was going to say yes, you know. And
he had told everybody else because I went to his baseball game that night or the next day, I can't remember, and everyone's like, let me see the ring. I had found a church that I liked in downtown Birmingham, in a place called 5 Points, a Methodist church, and it was a beautiful church. They were able to do it, so that kind of fell into place. My dress, I walked into a wedding dress store in Birmingham. I was in there 5 minutes, and I found exactly what I was thinking in my head.
99 bucks.
It really was $99.
It was $99 dress. But it looked beautiful. It was amazing.
I loved it. The something old Tim's mother gave me when Tim was born. His mom's friend had made this little bonnet. I actually carried that around my flowers.
It was actually the bonnet that I wore home from the hospital when I was born. I play the, you know, the Here Comes the Bride music, and everybody turns around and stands up, and I turn around, and there she was. You know, they opened the doors up, and I mean, she was beautiful. It was, you know, it was amazing. She came walking down, and I was like, all right, this is a woman I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. So.
No turning back. Finally, we got introduced, and then it was time to cut the cake, and I just slammed it right in his face. I don't know why. I definitely didn't plan it, and I don't really like it when people do that, but it was just the moment, and I was kind of stressed out, and it was just like a stress reliever. And so we were feeding each other, and I just...
Yeah, she got me pretty good.
So then he got me even worse.
Yeah.
We're never probably going to have all of our family and friends together like this again, in front of God and everybody, and you're saying these things, and it was amazing, really.
To see more of Tim and Kim Hudson's exclusive interview and to hear about other celebrity weddings, visit getmarried.com. Next week on Get Married, Ann Barge stitched her way to the top of the bridal gown industry. We'll show you her sensational designs that keep her there. And you'll get a taste for the latest trends in wedding cakes. Thank you so much for joining us today on Get Married. I'm Jen Hobby. To find everything you need to plan your most perfect wedding, from the top wedding professionals to all the hottest tips and trends, and to join our interactive online community, visit getmarried.com. We'll see you right here next week.